Terror on the Moscow metro. Two suicide bombers target packed commuter trains, killing at least 38 people. Russia's president is vowing to find and destroy the bomb plotters. Senior officials already pointing to the North Caucasus. I'm Sami, Zeidan.
And I'm Barbara Serra. This is Al Jazeera live from London. Also coming up, sentenced for stealing trade secrets. China jails 4 Rio Tinto staff for up to 14 years. Pakistan frees the scientist who sold nuclear secrets to Iran and North Korea. And Berlusconi battles back. Exit polls project a neck-and-neck fight for control of key Italian regions. Russia's President Dmitry Medvedev is vowing to find and destroy those behind the double suicide bombing on Moscow's metro. Well, at least 38 people died when 2 female suicide bombers struck central underground stations during the morning rush hour. Yes, it's one of the deadliest attacks in Moscow for years. Russia's security forces are already blaming rebels from the troubled Caucasus region. Barack Obama, meanwhile, has called President Medvedev and offered to help Russia bring the bomb plotters to justice. Let's take a look at what actually happened. The first explosion was at 7:56 in the morning at the Lubyanska metro station. 25 people were killed. The station is directly below the headquarters of the Federal Security Service, or the FSB, formerly known as the KGB. It's also not far from the Kremlin, the very heart. Well, coming up later this hour of news, we'll hear from the Prime Minister of the Chechen government in exile, plus the rescue team that's running out of time. We report on the latest disaster in China's deadly mines. Heavy jail sentences have been handed down in China to 4 former employees of the mining giant Rio Tinto. The workers, one of whom is Australian. Well, still to come this hour, a power shortage leaves Venezuela high and dry, but there's still plenty of water to clean up the president's image. And hot debates in the world's coldest region, how Arctic talks in Canada could impact the area's resident Inuits. Back. Let's recap our top stories now. China has given 4 former employees of the mining giant Rio Tinto jail sentences ranging from 7 to 14 years. The 4 men, including one Australian citizen, were charged with taking bribes and stealing commercial secrets. Meanwhile, rescuers in northern China are still desperately trying to save 153 workers trapped deep inside a coal mine which flooded on Sunday. More than 24 hours later, there has still been no contact with the trapped miners. At least 38 people have been killed after 2 separate explosions rocked Moscow's underground train network. One of the blasts happened near the offices of the FSB, Russia's security service. Police say the bombs were detonated by 2 female suicide bombers. Well, the Chechen campaign for independence is driven by traumatic events that date back for decades. Well, coming up, we'll have a full sports bulletin, including doubts over the deadline. Find out why the head of European football is unhappy with Ukraine ahead of Euro 2012. It's time to get all the sport now with Karthi.
Thank you very much, Barbara. Well, we'll start with the latest in Spain, and Athletic Bilbao need a win over Racing Santander to boost their chances of finishing in the 4th Champions League spot in the Primera Liga. Just a few minutes left in that match, and it's 3-2 to Bilbao. The home side were 2-1 ahead at half-time and added a penalty in the second half to make it 3-1, but Racing have pulled another goal back, so nervous final minutes in Bilbao. OK, just let you know that it's 3-0 to Manchester City against Wigan. Tevez with a hat-trick in that match. OK, it's all sport.
Thanks so much, Karthi. And don't forget, you can watch Al Jazeera online. Just head over to our website, aljazeera.net/English, and click on the video icon. We're also available, of course, through livestation.com.
We're in the little box on the screen. We're back in a few minutes. Bye-bye.